villain of the Second World War. Now, he didn't kill the most people. He didn't commit the most atrocities. But I believe, and I think when you really get into it and tell the story right and don't leave anything out, you see that he was primarily responsible for that war becoming what it did, becoming something other than an invasion of Poland. You know, Germany, look, they put themselves into a position, and Adolf Hitler is chiefly responsible
Why do you often say England instead of Britain? I don't know. It's just easier
for this, but his whole regime is responsible for it. That when they went into the East in 1941, they launched a war where they were completely unprepared to deal with the millions and millions of...
I think it's kind of terrifying that the position that, like, outside of the Jew thing, Hitler wasn't all that bad has become an increasingly more popular position in, like, the supposed intellectuals of the right. Like, this was originally talked about by Candace Owens, if you recall. Hitler wanted to make Germany great, but then he became a globalist. And it's like, what Hitler wanted to do in Germany wasn't great. What the fuck are you talking? What Hitler did in Germany was not great, okay? I mean, it is MAGA. Like, it was MAGA principles. It's just like, you shouldn't probably use that as like a sentiment that you agree with openly. But it is kind of weird how mainstream seemingly this kind of attitude is getting. Hasan is a racist? Yes. I am racist against Adolf Hitler. You got me. See, I can say weird stuff too. Well, you proved that for sure.
Prisoners of war, of local political prisoners and so forth, that they were going to have to handle. They went in with no plan for that. And they just threw these people into camps, and millions of people ended up dead there. You know, you have like letters as early as July, August 1941.
Okay, the underlying premise here is literally like that Jews were a problem that needed to be dealt with, okay? I don't know if he like understands that he's saying that. I don't know if he understands he's saying that, but it's like they should have not been in the camps to begin with. What the fuck are you saying? That is an insane thing to say. Like, the first question should be, I'm sorry, what do you mean the Jewish problem? Like, is your issue with the Holocaust a matter of logistics? Like, that's what your problem is with the Holocaust? Is just that, they didn't plan ahead? That's what it is? What a psychotic thing to say out loud. That's insane. He also just said they ended up dying there as if they weren't tortured, starved, and murdered. Yeah, that too.
From commandants of these makeshift camps that they're setting up for these millions of people who are surrendering or people they're rounding up. And so it's 2 months after, a month or two after Barbarossa.
Isn't Hitler universally a bad guy and Churchill's UK the good guys? Oh, okay. Neek skit. Our 15-year-old Mormon. Churchill did a lot of stuff that is objectively Hitlerian as well. However, the big bad in World War II is Adolf Hitler, is obviously Japan, is the Axis powers with Mussolini in Italy. That is correct. This does not mean that like Churchill was a, good guy all around. He was not. Okay. Very racist guy, anti-Semitic. Okay. But he was pushed to do the right thing in World War II. Now, this guy's issues with Churchill are not the things that I'm talking about. Like, for example, I don't think he gives a single shit to even present himself as like, I don't know, someone who cares about a shit ton of Indian people being murdered. Like, he doesn't care about that. at all. Like, you could literally just explain, even even if you wanted to, like present yourself as like a normal human, you could have just simply said that, you know what I mean? Like as a centrist or something. Right-wing revisionism predicates a connection between Anglos and Germans based on shared ancestry, that the UK needed to stay out and team up with a newly continental German state to prevent the spread of communism and leftist ideology. They hate Churchill and call him a warmonger and race traitor. HasanAbi studied neo-revisionism as a part of my master's. It's Sargon of Akkad academia. Wait, Young Red is a well-read person? What the fuck? You have a master's? Oh my God. Dog, look at this dumbass's fucking logs before this. Okay? You need to understand something. Like, constantly spamming. Damn, she got zero charisma. Absolutely swagless. Keck, wait. Who was the sexy white skateboarding guy that wore a dress? He was like from Texas or some shit. They should have ran him. He's talking about Beto O'Rourke. Like, yo, they're giving fucking masses to anybody out here. This is probably an ignorant thing to say, but as a boomer turning 30 soon, I feel like it correlates with the rise of popularity in anime as well, which portrays minors in risque situations, communities, and normalize it. Back in my day, we were about MILFs with big old Pam Anderson Magumbos. At HasanAbi, better times, Sag. $15.17 Kek Kebab. Turk Primacy, Kek Kebab. Gallipoli, Kek Kebab. Derner, HasanAbi. NATO Bad Boys, Easy, Turk Varmi. What the fuck, dude?